We're going to move on here to a game. I don't think anybody expected the score of this game to be what it is. We got Seattle, Buffalo. Buffalo absolutely just whomped on them. We've been saying this since I think we started this show that the Seahawks did not look good in the first half. We can just be fair about that. They did not look good at all. Definitely turned it on in the second half. But this is just a prime example of what we've been saying of how Russell Wilson has to play his ass off to win these games. He has to go out of his mind. And when you throw the ball 41 times and you're constantly having to create plays to try to keep up with the other team because your defense is letting up points, you're going to turn the ball over 4 times, which he did, which isn't a good look. It kind of might be disrespectful, but kind of bumped him down for me in the MVP race so far. Not saying he can't get it back, but that was an ugly game on his part. It's just an ugly game on the whole team's part. My only thing with Russell is, obviously the defense is bad, but hey, when you're down a couple touchdowns, the last thing you can do is throw an interception. He threw one right in the end zone. So that was just an overall, just a dump pack day for the Seattle Seahawks. I think they'll be fine. This might have just been a little humbling. But I'm over here talking about the Seattle one. I need to give the Bills their credit. I've been kind of ragging on Josh Allen past couple weeks. That dude's a fucking monster. 415 yards, 3 touchdowns. Just slinging that thing. They look good. The defense looks good. Bills are legit. I'm telling you, Bills are legit. That's a 10-6 football team that I don't know if they get past the first round, but they're going to be good for a while. They're definitely going to be good for a while.
Yeah, they got the talent to be good for a while. That Stefon Diggs to Josh Allen connection is just wet week in, week out. And yeah, I like that team quite a bit. I don't think the Seahawks go deep in the playoffs with their defense playing that poorly. Like you said, Russ has to shoot out every game just for it to be competitive. You can only do that so long before you get figured
Russell
out.
Wilson is the James Harden of the NFL. He has to put up a triple-double every night for them to have a chance to win the game. And yeah, like I'm saying, like this morning today, I like Green Bay over them. I still like the Buccaneers over them. We'll talk about that game here in a little bit. I even like the Saints over the Seattle Seahawks at this point, and that's, with all due respect to Russell Wilson, like I said, that defense, that secondary, come playoff time, that's going to be, shootout or bust. And I don't know. What do you got, Mike?
Yeah, Seahawks defense is allowing the most points every week. They're leading the NFL points allowed. It's just not going to work. That's the storyline. Everyone knows it. But on the other side of the ball, we got the Bills. And I don't really think enough people are talking about Stefon Diggs right now. Him and Josh Allen are going absolutely insane. Stefon Diggs is actually leading the league in receiving yards, and I think Yak as well. And that connection is just crazy. Even when they're having a bad game, you'll see Stefon Diggs go for at least 50, 60. So he's leading the league, but I feel like we're not hearing his name enough.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, shout out Bills, shout out AFC. Depending on what the Jets do this offseason and how quick Bill Belichick can bounce back, that might be one of the premier divisions in the league. And I might be talking out of my ass there, but good game from the Bills. We'll see next week if Seattle kind of bounce back from that.